Hey everybody. So I haven't made one of these videos in a while because I've been going through my own pretty intense healing process. The energies just have not let up, and I feel like personally I've been going through this huge transformative journey since the summer solstice, and kind of coming to completion here at the winter solstice, or at least a mile marker is coming up for me. I wonder if a lot of you are going through the same thing. But we've got a lot of intense energy coming. Tomorrow is the new moon, and it's also this 12-12 kind of energetic portal that we're going through. We're already feeling the energy from it. We're kind of in a little mini portal here on 12-11, and it's going to continue. And then, of course, from 12-12 to 12-21, we've got this little energetic corridor because 12-12 and 12-21 are kind of the same thing, where we've got the energy of the Trinity in that 1-2 combo. The masculine is represented by 1, the feminine by the 2, and together it's that hieros gamos, that perfect union between masculine and feminine, which creates everything. It creates all matter, all manifestation is through that Trinity, that third kind of energy, that combination that creates life. So, yeah, if you're feeling the energy right now, you are not alone. And it's going to be really interesting with the new moon because that's all about manifesting as well. So, I wanted to do a reading now that I'm a little bit less of a hot mess. And I'm not just lying around dying, processing my own emotions and healing. All right, so I've pulled 3 cards for kind of what we can expect from 12-12 to the solstice and Yule on 12-21, our longest night. So I'm just gonna dive right in. This is what the cards are talking about for us, for the collective, kind of help us on this little magical journey we're on. So first off, I've got a cat hair on me, excuse me. This card is called Deja Vu. I love this deck. It's like this combo between 80s and Art Deco. It's fabulous. All right. Deja vu. Deja vu. This is that feeling that the universe sends you that something major is happening. It's that little tingle up your spine before the storm, the electricity in the air, that feeling of, I've been through this before. I know this already. I've maybe signed up for this. Or maybe you're repeating a cycle that you've done many times before. Mercury retrograde is coming up on the 13th. We're already in the shadow of that, so we're already feeling this energy. And what that is about is old business coming back up for review. This is like we're always on a spiral, going upward and outward, which means it feels like we're going back around on a wheel sometimes. But each time we come back around to a subject or an old pattern, something that's coming up for healing that we've dealt with many times before, we're actually higher up on the spiral when we come back around to it. So each time we're wiser, we have more knowledge, we have more gifts at our disposal to deal with it. So feel that feeling of deja vu in your life. What's coming back up that is familiar, that you've dealt with before, and feel that kind of synchronistic knowing where you know that this is something that Spirit's drawing your attention to because you have that little tingle of deja vu. So the piece of advice on how to deal with that once you identify that area of your life is weightlessness. You want to be as weightless as a feather, unattached to any sort of outcome or, what you think has to happen. Any sort of outcome is up to Spirit. It's up to the flow of what's best for you. You know what I mean? Which we can't always see when we're in the thick of things. But our higher self is constantly guiding us to our greatest good. So this is advice about staying weightless. It's like there's a story with Odin in it where he turns into a leaf and just rides the wind around obstacles, around enemies. It's using that feminine energy of going with that flow of life. So when you understand that you're coming back around to something like an old cycle that needs to be broken, something that's coming back up for healing, Spirit wants you to remember to not be attached to how it's going to work out or should work out. Let yourself be weightless. Then you can flow around the obstacles as Spirit guides you. The last card, kind of the overarching theme, is emotions. There's a lot of emotion coming up, a lot of old emotions that are coming up to be felt and released. This is what I've been doing. I've been sitting with a lot of old grief that's coming up, that was in my body, things I haven't thought about in years. And Spirit's just had me sit with it completely and feel that feeling. And then once I've felt it enough so it feels properly recognized, I felt light, the divine light flowing down into that space, into that memory. So let yourself sit in the emotions that are coming up. If you have some deja vu, ask yourself what's coming back up to finally be felt and released. And then let yourself be weightless. Let yourself just float in that emotion. You don't have to fix it, you don't have to judge it. Let yourself just be with it. Thank it for helping you. Thank it for being there and being part of your journey, for the wisdom that you've gained from it. And then just soften and you'll feel it release. Once it's fully felt, it can go. It doesn't have to be stored in your body anymore. It doesn't have to be part of your story. Emotions are like water. You can let them just flow through and wash away. So yeah, that's what Spirit wants you to know about. Things might be coming up, old cycles especially, but it's okay. Just let yourself flow with it. Let it flow out of you and away. And then let what's coming next flow in. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, don't grasp tightly to what you think has to happen. Just hold it loosely in your hand and let it flow over and bless you. You're not alone. There's so much powerful energy coming this month, helping you manifest exactly what you want to have happen. So think about, instead of things that you don't want, think about what you do want, what you want your life to look like, how you want to feel, what you really need. Do you need peace? Do you need freedom? Do you need to be heard by the people around you? Like, what do you really need in order to feel the way you want to feel and start living your life the way you want to live it? Once you identify what you need, it's out there and you'll start to manifest it and draw it to you with your actions, with your day-to-day choices. It's going to happen. Watch the magic unfold during this month. And then Jupiter goes direct at the end of this month too, so we can start expanding again. We'll have luck on our side. Wealth, abundance will start flowing again. It's about to be a really good new year. And this is the work we're doing now to clear space for it and be able to expand because we're loose, we're free, and we're healed. I hope this blesses you. I love you guys so much. Have a good night and good luck with your 12-12 corridor. Blessings.